gossip and secrets to tell you. Now, of course, it's none of my own, but, you know, it's not gonna harm anyone. It won't. It's harmless. So, before, quick. Yeah, come here. Is it okay if I come a bit closer? Just like a little bit closer so I can tell you the secrets. It's fine, don't worry, you'll be okay. It's not like we haven't done this before. You know, we're already guilty, might as well continue, is what every criminal says, but you know, it's not that bad. Relax, gosh. So, before anyone comes, let me just tell you that this week has been insane. There was someone new at work. You guessed it. We're gonna call them S. Because it stands for... No, I'm just joking. But, S comes in and I've never met them before. And so she comes in and she comes to the front desk. Because obviously now I'm a desk worker, you know. I work on a desk once a week, you know, makes I fit the bill, you know. Obviously it's a stereotype that we're gossiping right now, but that doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. Sometimes stereotypes are good to be proven. I'm just joking, don't cancel me. Yeah, so she comes into the front and she says that basically, who do you think I need my Oh, what do you mean, why am I doing that? It's so only you can hear. I don't know who's walking around. Yes, we are within my house, and there are not many people, but you never know. Gosh, it's like confidentiality. Don't you know what that is? Okay, let me continue. So what she said was that she came to the protest to ask and I was like, excuse me, who do you think you are? Obviously I didn't say that, but in my head I'm like thinking it. And there was a brief silence. If silences could kill, which they can. Yeah, don't think about it. So it was just silent and I didn't answer. I was hoping the other person on the front desk would answer. She didn't answer. And so she's waiting for an answer and I'm just there like, do I speak? Is she gonna let me speak? Because she's going off in a tangent on a rant here. So ultimately I say, well, I'm just I can't really help you with that specific information. You're gonna need something else. I don't know what to do. But maybe you should ask someone else because I'm new, I don't really know. And she turned around and she said, well, it's your job to know. Are you incompetent? Why is everybody so incompetent around here? And I was just like, shots fired. So I'm here like, okay, number one, you're asking me for a favour. Number two, it's not in my job description to do you that favour. And then, after the brief silence, you are now attacking me. A full-fledged attack. She went shots. So I turned around and I said, well, I'm not here to get I don't feel like I can do that for you. I feel like it's really improper. And I said, it's really unprofessional. And when I said the word unprofessional, her eyes were like, boom. Like she had some thyroid issue with her exophthalmos, just protruding eyes, like boom. They were gonna launch out of her head. And I was just like, whoa, taken aback. I was like, I didn't know your eyes could like do that. Like I was like, well, that's a cool party trick. And she just stared me down like that, and I was just like, well, I'm gonna think a little bit if you could call me incompetent, I call you unprofessional, I'm really good. And the favour that she wanted me to do was something that should have been done at the end of a shift, and this is just the beginning. It's like it's not even 2 minutes in. Bear in mind, I get to work like 20-25 minutes, sometimes a full 30 minutes early, just so I can calmly set up. because that's just the type of person who I am. I'd rather do a good job, like slow and steady wins the race, than rush and, you know, make myself stressed for no reason. So I've already done that. Bear in mind, she arrived early as well. It's just the start of the day. The first patient isn't even there. Why do you expect me to do those things? And so she turns around and she's like, well, look at it. Be getting paid for that stuff. Look at it. What you thinking about? And then comes in, we're gonna call her A. So A comes in and she's like, hi everyone, how are you doing? Oh my god, I've missed you so much, because we see her every Saturday, every weekend. And she's just so nice. She's like, hi guys, I got you some drinks, some nice drinks. It's really warm outside. You know, you could have these drinks. And she always buys us a different drink every week. And I think that's so sweet of her. And she's just like, and then she sees S. A sees S. And then maybe I should have called her double S, because then A plus double S is, you know what, which is what S is. And so she sees S and she's like, why are you up here? We should be there doing our job. Why are you giving them trouble? It's not even that time yet, the start of our shift. And S is just like silent, not bothering. And A is like, oh, is she bothering you? Is S bothering you? Don't worry, I'll talk to her, I'll take her to the back. And I was like, you better do that. And then S just picks up the note, or whatever she put down. Sorry for the motorcycle. It's mad out here. So she picks up whatever she put down on the front desk, and she started walking away with A, and then just as she turns the corner, she turns around and what did she say? And I'm just like sitting there, barbecue sauce on my, just joking. I'm just sitting there, and my colleague on my right is sitting there. We're just like, what the hell is going on? So we're just like, oh, this is just gonna set the tone for the day, isn't it? So I'm minding my own business. And then about 2 hours later, S comes out and she comes up to me and she says, well, the computer is working and I'm that. And me being the person I am, I'm just like, yeah, sure, I'll just do that for you because it's part of my job. I'll just do it. It's helpful. It gets us done both. Like both of us, it gets us further. So let's just do that. So I get up. It takes me about 20 minutes to do it. And she says, thank you. And I'm just like, okay, you're welcome. And I go back to my desk. Then she comes out the room, S comes out the room with A, and she loudly says, I can't believe it took him 20 minutes to so simple and just like, and I was just like, I didn't have to help you if you were going to do something like that. So I wasn't going to sit there and just let her do that. So I just said, I walked out of the office and I was like, oh, I can hear you. I'm sorry you feel like I took so long, but that's how long it takes to do the job on average. And if you want something done faster, you could do it yourself. And I feel like it's very rude for you to do something like that. And I feel like you're undermining the stuff. A's just standing there. A's like, yeah, why are you being so harsh? Did something happen? You're not usually like this, S. What's going on? You're really taking out your frustration on other people. And I'm just like, well, yeah, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? It was nice to have someone on my side. But then S turns around and says, well, he's the son of so because he gets all the special treatment. I'm just like taken aback. I'm like, how do you even know? How do you even know that information? You're not supposed to know that I'm the son of no one is supposed to know that information, and the fact that you know that information means that you have a prejudice against me, and that's just really bad because that's going to affect the whole standard of work. And I was just like, that's just terrible. And that's just one day of weekend, my friend. There's so many other things that happened, but I feel like it's too long to tell you all of it. Actually, one thing I'll tell you is, do you know my friend B that got cheated on by C? Yeah, so what happened was, B was in her apartment, well, her flat that we call it, and she was waiting for B to come home, because really it's his apartment. She lives with him, but she doesn't pay rent, which must be nice. Oh, but like, can't relate there, can we? You and me both. So she's just waiting for him, and he must have not thought they were there, because he comes home and just like knock, she's trying to but he comes in and they come in, and they were holding hands. They came in and they were holding hands, and then she was like, oh my god, what the hell? The other girl was just like, excuse me, why are you here in his apartment? And she was just like, what? My apartment? Like, oh my god. Sorry, no, this is my boyfriend. And I was just, when I was hearing this story, I was like, he had the confidence to do that. He had the confidence. I was just like, whoa, how could you do something like that? Because it's gonna be something but you could then it's taken you next level. But what she did was she got up, she took her stuff, and she walked out, and she was like, don't contact me again. And the other girl that was there was like, good riddance, blah blah blah. But he, see the boyfriend, he literally ran up to her, was like, don't go use the love. Oh my god, just because she's nothing to me. And the other girl's hearing this as he's walking, looking, going after her, and she starts getting mad. So she starts getting things from his apartment and throwing things on the floor. I'm just like, when I'm hearing this, I'm like, that's a lot of property damage that he can claim for. But side note, and he's doing that, and he's just like, what the hell are you doing? So she goes back into the apartment, realizing that her stuff is on the floor, broken, and oh my god, I think someone's coming here. Okay, do you know what? We'll finish this another time, okay? We'll finish this another time, but look after yourself, and I'll see you another time, okay, bestie? I'll see you in a bit. Come back.